Hi. I know it's been a little bit of a minute, but I've had to just welcome in an integration period, a moment of some stillness from sharing, and step into experiencing and really being present for all of the experiences that I'm currently having. In a few weeks, I'll be getting married, which is crazy to say. And on top of like the traditional wedding things that we're doing, meaning the bridal shower, the bachelorette party, I've been really feeling an initiation happening inside of me as I'm stepping into this wife, mother archetype role. And the initiation really involves going slow and going with my intuition, going with what feels right for me, really trusting my gut and my essence and not forcing anything. And so I'm doing that. As much as YouTube and algorithms tell you that you need to post the same time every week exactly, and while like the math and algorithm of that, there's truth to that, I don't buy into a framework of what I need to be doing for my life set for me by somebody else. And so while gaining a following would happen from posting regularly and from, my head's a little bit crazy because I haven't washed it in like 2 days. But from posting regularly and engaging with my followers on a regular basis and creating content like boom, 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 that's not me. That's never going to be me. And that's also just not something I want to be doing. I don't want to be a machine. I want to follow the rhythms of my body. And when I feel more inspired to create, I create. And when I feel a period of quiet happen upon me, I honor that too. Because at the end of the day, like, these systems really want us to be machines, and that's why they're creating machines to replace parts of us, replace part of our essences, and it's just not where I align. And so as much as I would love to be the consistent content creator that some of you might want to see me be, that's not going to be me, and I'm okay with that. I am not willing to put myself in a fight or flight response or a stress response just to make money. And not even that, but just to share myself with the world. I'm not willing to do that. So yeah, I'm in this integration period, this initiation period of really slowing down and allowing myself the privilege to be present with what's happening in my body and my surroundings. And something that I'm noticing is the world for quite a while, like the last few decades, has just been speeding up exponentially. And we have found ourselves needing to speed up with it. And even with the introduction of social media, there's this sense of urgency and of need for speed and hustle, and it's amplified through all the messaging that we receive, either from other people, whether it's intentional or not, or from advertisements or whatever. I've kind of touched on this before, but I think now it's more important than ever to create spaces for yourself and for other people where we can take a moment to breathe, to really slow down, to maybe step outside, ground ourselves, touch grass, or as I like to say, touch your body, touch yourself. And just arrive here. And And while things feel chaotic and crazy and uneasy sometimes, coming back to yourself as this place of safety and actually creating safety for yourself, not just perceived safety, but a deep sense of connection to yourself, of acceptance, of unconditional love and compassion. Creating that for yourself is going to provide you with that stillness that we kind of all need, like building that trust of I can come back to myself, and I know that myself does have my best interests in mind. And I say all of this because these times are a little bit wild, and coming back to yourself and grounding in yourself is really paramount. But I also really strongly believe that this is exactly where we are meant to be. Whether or not timelines have shifted, whether or not the last 5 years was even real, this is exactly where we are meant to be. And if you're here watching this video, whether or not you stay watching this whole entire video, this is exactly where you are supposed to be. Right here in this moment. Something is happening for you in this moment that is meant to open your eyes to something, that's meant to show you a different way, or show you something you might have forgotten. It's a remembrance, and I really feel like what we're coming back to in this period of time is a period of remembrance, of remembering who we are on a fundamental soul level, remembering who we are on a fundamental soul level. And there are people who are going to continue to forget, who are going to continue to ignore, and there are going to be people who remember and spread that remembrance. And I see, it's so funny because I'm one of them, but I see so many of us on the internet, on online spaces, speaking about this shift happening and alchemization of fear or limiting beliefs. It's like literally a collective quantum leap is happening. And that moment that like all this fear is arising because of these changes that we're calling in, it's like that fear is the gateway, that fear is the portal. That's what happens, that's what's going to come up as we are stepping into where we're meant to be and who we're meant to be. The fear is only an initiation, and you can choose to run from that fear, or you can choose to lean into it, to honor it, to go deeper into it and walk through it. And yeah, the moment that you welcome that fear instead of running from it, magic really does happen. That was kind of it. I just had to come on and say a few things, kind of say my spiel about a little bit of my absence, but I'm not really anywhere but here. One thing I did want to say is if you want to connect with me on Instagram, I'm there through Emerald Heart Alchemy is the name of my page. I was going to say channel. Guess it's also a channel, but and then I have also set up a Buymeacoffee link. Just if you ever feel called for donation, this would just go towards like honeymoon fund. It would go towards, honestly, gonna be transparent, paying my rent right now, but also going back into YouTube, going back into like mic setup, camera setup. It would go into my massage business, all sorts of places. So if you just ever feel called to help contribute to this channel, to me, to my business, that link will also be down below, and it's also in my channel bio, so you can check that out. I don't think I have any other announcements, but yeah, just wanted to connect with you, wanted to throw in some little tidbits there. I hope you're finding moments of stillness, of quiet, maybe stepping outside for just a few moments and grounding yourself, maybe hugging a tree even. Who cares if somebody thinks it looks weird? It's not weird. It actually feels really good, and the trees want you to hug them. They do. We have wisdom to exchange with each other. So, anyway, I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of care, and a lot of good energy. And that's it. Okay, take care. Until next time.